Morning, everybody. Today I'm just going to be doing a pretty quick chill stream. Nice Saturday morning stream. I'm going to be collecting some resources and just building out the base a little bit more. Who knows, we might do a little exploring, but I don't want to do too much without Kendrar, so mostly just going to be kind of a menial tasks thing, but feel free to drop by, join in, chill out while we play some chill hop, and join us for the ride. Okay. First things first, let's get some water going. Grab some from our collector over here. Looking good. Okay, let's put one of those bottles in here. Let's go ahead and dump our resources in the iron, silicon, and cobalt. See if any of our food is done. Nope. Grab one from here. Alright, let's just go ahead and collect a whole bunch more. Like I said, not going to be super exciting, but... I will say yesterday, though, so I played a little bit of Magic the Gathering when I was younger, probably around when I was 11 or 12 years old. And then I played a little bit more when I was 18 or 19. I was working at a video game store. They did like electronic video games, so you know, all the consoles and stuff at the time. I don't know what it was, probably Xbox 360 or something. And so we bought and sold used video games and new video games and consoles and Game Boys and the PSP and all that stuff. So that was a big part of the business. We also rented out movies and sold movies and did that kind of thing. So kind of like a Hastings or a Blockbuster or whatever, but a lot of our business was an actual online business for Magic cards. And we hosted Magic card tournaments and sold a whole bunch of those. So it was a big part of the business. In fact, that was actually the main part of the business, but the retail front just kind of was there to support the rest of the business and be a nice place for people to come and rent movies, buy all that stuff. Just nice presence in the community besides Magic the Gathering. And we also did Yu-Gi-Oh cards and other stuff like that. But so I played a little bit of Magic again when I was 18 or 19. So I'm kind of familiar. I never really got into it, but I'm kind of familiar with the trading card game. Kind of how those work and a little bit of the culture behind it and things like that. So but I recently, just a second, let me adjust my Spotify here. Okay, hopefully that's all right. So anyways, me and my friends have been thinking about getting back into Magic the Gathering, but I don't know. It's always been kind of sweaty, but I feel like it's just more sweaty now and super complicated. And Wizards of the Coast has been a pretty shitty company recently from what I've heard. I'm not too familiar with all the drama behind it. But anyways, there's this new trading card game similar to Magic that's come out, made by Ravensburger, I think that's how you say it, and Disney, which I'm not a huge Disney guy. You can ask anyone. Disney's fine. Besides Lilo and Stitch, which actually I named my cat after Stitch. But besides that, I'm really not huge into most Disney movies. There's a couple here and there I'm a fan of, but I don't know. then me and my wife learned some rules, watched some YouTube videos, and then played 2 rounds, and it's actually a lot of fun. I would say I'm actually, well, it's probably been like 10-15 years since I've really played Magic. Like last time I was playing Magic, I was running a cheap ally deck, but I don't know. I think I'm having as much fun, if not the same amount. I feel like it's just enough simpler that it's easier to pick up and just enjoy. Doesn't hurt my brain as much. I feel like it's just not as sweaty. So anyways, yeah, having a lot of fun with that. So definitely, if you're looking for a fun, somewhat cheap, at least right now, for starter decks, trading card game, check out Lorcana. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was. I'd probably be making a lot of money. But yeah, fun game so far. We'll see how it goes. Again, I've only played 2 rounds, but I'm liking what I've seen. So I went ahead and bought a couple of different starter packs from Amazon for like $7 or $8. Normally they're 17. So I grabbed some of those, and we'll see how that plays out. Pretty excited though, especially because all my friends are getting into it. So we'll roll that for a while. Okay. The ore excavator. I don't think my wife, I don't think Kendra would be too bummed if I told you about this and got this going. Okay, so last night on the stream, we discovered a sulfur cave, and Kendra found that the ice behind it had melted enough. Sorry, it was the iridium cave, and Kendra had found that the ice had melted enough that we could get to the sulfur area behind it. Behind that, there was another chunk of ice that had melted enough for us to get into another cave, and I found some osmium. So we got lucky. We already have the osmium. We already have everything to make this. So let's go ahead and make this ore extractor and show you what it's all about. Okay, grab 2 osmium, an iridium rod, and a super alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh man, we are low on iridium. Actually, this might be good because I can kind of show you how things work. An aluminum and a titanium. Okay, so let's... Any food done yet? Nope. We did kind of rearrange things off stream as well, so we have our more information area set up on 2 desks now, and there's enough room here where we can actually run between these and check the beans and the squash and eggplants, all of our food growers. So that's nice because it was getting kind of annoying. Our grass spreader's doing great. It's pumping out oxygen. Looking good. Okay. Grab a piece of food. Don't want to get low on that. Okay. Let's head over here to the iridium cave. Actually, I'll show you this real quick. So if you build this down right here, this is what it looks like. Pretty cool. If you look at that, you can see it's actually generating heat and pressure, which makes sense, right? It's a drill. It's kind of like our other drills that just drill for pressure, but it's also using a whole bunch of power to drill in the ground grab ore, which I guess produces heat as well. So this isn't something just for resources. It's actually not bad at providing terraforming index, but you look at this, it says this is iron. That doesn't mean it's only going to produce iron. I think that means that that's going to be probably the main resource that you're going to be collecting, but it's going to be collecting other, let's call them iron level resources as well. So like, wow, I really have cleaned out the place. So like cobalt, magnesium, silicon, all of those things, it'll collect that as well. I don't know what the time it is. Okay. Production time is 70 seconds. So every 70 seconds, this is going to produce 1 piece of ore for you. Let's go ahead and... There we go. So there's a piece of iron. See? That was just free, popped into here, just takes energy. But again, it's creating terraform index for you as well, so it's pretty nice. Let's break this down and show you that it is a little bit location dependent. Okay. So if we come into the iridium cave, if you remember, you can see the iridium on the walls, which we'll snag some. But if you go ahead and build it here, you can see it's saying iridium. So what we've discovered is you'll still get magnesium and silicon and cobalt and I think some iron as well, but you have a chance, and I want to say not only do you have a chance, it's more likely that you'll get iridium. So that's pretty cool. Let's do this one last time. I have oxygen, right? Yeah, so I have enough. Show you this. Which is pretty cool, because iridium isn't that abundant. I don't know if I found too much of it outside of this cave area. I think there might be one more, but... So that's a way to get it renewably. So in the sulfur area... Put that down. Yeah, check it out. The main resource is sulfur. So we're not using a lot of sulfur yet. We're not using a lot of sulfur yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this in... Nice. I love all the habs Kendrar's made. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this at the entrance of the iridium cave so that we can just start collecting iridium. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's a decent amount of this, but you also need quite a bit of it. Okay. Cobalt. Alright, I'm just gonna slap this down and head back to our base. I'm gonna put it on the edge, right on the edge, so that I have to travel the minimum amount of distance to be able to still grab iridium. Does that work? It does. Okay. Perfect. And I'm not really gonna care. Well, yeah, sure. Let's make this a bit more accessible. There you go. Is that still iridium? It is. Perfect. So yeah, that'll just passively generate us TI, like I was saying before, and get us some resources, which is really nice. And it's not, like I was saying, it's not just iridium. I think you have a greater chance to get iridium. That might be the primary resource that you get from it. But, boom, look at that. Already filling back up. That's awesome. Okay, let's drink our water, eat our food. Have kind of these little chores you just do, collecting food and water. And as you can tell, one of those water collectors is plenty for 2 people, so we're already full up on that. And how's our plants doing? Almost all of them are ready. Cool. So, one moment here. Yeah, let's take a look. What we got? Cobalt is looking full on that one, half full. Could get a bit more silicon, but we have a full one. Full mag and another. Titanium's not looking bad. Iron could be a little bit better. Sulfur, aluminum, uranium. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well on most things. We could use a bit more, well, I don't know. We're not looking bad on that either. So let's take a look. Have we gotten any new upgrades available? No. No. All right. So let's see if there's anything else we want to start building. And let's take a look at our actual progress here real quick. Pressure's looking good. Ooh, tier 2 nuclear reactor. That's going to be really nice. like I said, this is kind of exponential. So tier 2 is going to be really nice. It's going to help us produce a lot more energy than even the tier 1. I think honestly, if you break down tier 1 stuff and use those resources to create the next tier of that item, it actually ends up being like more efficient that way. So I'm pretty sure that once you get at the next tier level of things, as long as you have all the other resources available, because sometimes they take stuff in like tier 2 that isn't exactly the same as tier 1, but I think it's actually more efficient to break down all of your prior tier stuff. So oxygen is kind of slow generation, same with heat, but it is working. We might want to work on those though and see if we can get a little bit more oxygen going. Heat we're going to start generating when we create more ore excavators. Actually, let's look. We only have 4.65 kilowatts available. Let's slap down another 2 nuclear reactors. It's gonna be a minute before we get these, so let's do that. So we need 2 uranium rods. Oh hell yeah, we don't even have to use the ore. That's perfect. So wait, was I looking at the wrong thing? I totally was. Okay, no, I'm doing the reactor. Derp. I'm making the reactor so that I can build the ore extractor. Man, my ADD brain. Okay, so 6 super alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a couple of water each. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's it, right? Yep, okay. Put that down. Try and keep the theme of 1 per. Probably not perfectly centered. Good enough. That one's kind of bad. I'll move that. No, I think it's interacting with the floor. The actual ground itself. Whatever. Okay. Take a look at our energy usage now. Our production probably going to be a lot better. Oh yeah. Okay, 177 available, and these make 34. So let's build one of these just outside of our base. That's going to be really nice. Again, not only to generate heat and pressure, but it's going to be really nice for our passive resource generation, especially the simple iron level stuff. That we're going to be wanting all the time to fill up our lockers. And since we've pretty much cleared out all the resources around our base, it's going to be annoying having to make long trips. So let's just make one of these and put it pretty close by to our base. So 2 osmium, iridium, superalloy, aluminum, titanium. Yeah, 2 osmium. Iridium. Glad I was collecting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then superalloy, aluminum, titanium. And we've always found enough superalloy, I think, in this game. But let me just show you. Here is the recipe for it. So you can make it with cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium, and aluminum. So that's going to be easy. The ore excavator, as far as I can tell, doesn't actually generate... Just spin this around and actually put it next to our water. Good enough. Okay, I am not reading the emails until Kendra gets on. I don't want to run that for her. Let's drink one of those. Drop off the mag. And yep, come up here, perfect. Okay, let's go check our other ore excavator real quick and see how it's doing, and if it's full, how long it's taking to actually produce and generate things. I think we're in a pretty good situation right now having 2 of those. Also, like I said, because it is helping us with our TI. Oh yeah, check that out. So you still are getting iron, cobalt, and silicon, but if you look at it, quite a bit of iridium, which is nice because we just used a bar. So might be worth it to put one in the sulfur area as well, but we really haven't had the need yet to use too much sulfur in our recipes. So silicon, iron, cobalt, iridium. Perfect. See how our food's doing. It's probably... Oh, it is so close. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Base food and food. Is there water in here? Oh, that's oxygen. Okay. Let's resort that. 25 restored health, 40 restored health, and 60 restored health. So beans are 100% the best. There are recipes that take, at least from what I can tell, there's recipes that take eggplant, so that's why you'd want to grow lower health foods. So there are other uses for them, but beans are probably going to be your main staple. Okay, we did expand. I think, yeah, we did this on stream. We did expand this room out, kind of put this little side area to come out the front. Tier 5 backpack. Oh, yes. Yes. Is that done at the advanced one? It is. Oh, 3C super alloy and titanium. No problem. I'll do that immediately. So right now we have 2, 4, 6, 7 rows. 2, 4. Oh, I think it actually gave us one more this way. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, that's really nice. That is a big upgrade. This probably might be... I'm assuming there's not much more room. I'm assuming that's probably the max capacity backpack, so maybe tier 5 is the top. Vehicle station. Okay. That should be interesting. Heater... Okay, so now that we started generating a bit more heat and pressure from our ore excavators, let's make a little bit more oxygen, because I feel like we're kind of lacking behind in that, and we really need to get things going. So our biodome does make 135. We don't have... Okay, we still have a Nolna and a Tuska. Let's make 2 more of those generators out there. Do that for that, and then let's see. Veggie tube. Okay, so 4 silicon. 2 magnesium. 2 aluminum. And then 2 extra water. Which I bet you there's 2 out here and here, but we're just gonna do that. Do we want to do that? Do we have room? Okay, let's put it right here. Is that gonna get too annoying? Yeah, we can always move it later if we have to. Can we build it on top of here? Oh my gosh, we can. Huh. I don't want to ruin the view. Let's put it down here still. Yeah. We'll put them up front. Oh, I didn't grab the seeds. Big derp. There we go. That's producing 52, that's producing 39. All right, not huge, but it's a pretty big boost. I'm happy with that. We could build another biodome. What? I know that there's like a tier 2 biodome or something. Let's see how close we are, because that might be on a different one. Okay, that's heat. That generates This generates biomass, an algae generator. I don't... Grows underwater algae. Place on a water surface. Oh, hey! We just started the next transformation stage of lakes. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's cool. Grab some of this water. Are we seeing any water pooling up? We saw it. Oh, hey, there it is. Dude, that's cool. All right, so before I was just seeing little puddles and like little rock kind of crevices. Yeah, here we go. Here's that water production. Okay, and this makes sense because this is going to be... We don't have anything in this crate, do we? Oh, we do. Wow. This is going to be covered up very soon. Oh, man. Saw another chest over here. Let's grab that before it comes filled up, too. There's one up there as well. Is that the one I was looking at? I swear I saw another one that was kind of close to being in the water. No? Yes? No? Might just be blind. Call it out in chat. No? Okay. Well, let's get the one I did see over here. Okay, now I'm like super blind. I swear there was one up on this hill or something. Oh, there it is. It's kind of on the other side hiding for me. Nice. Nice little haul. Not bad. Oh, we could take... Did we take a look up there after the ice had melted in that cave by the crash ship? I don't know if we have. Let's take a look at it. Here's our old base. Our drill's going. So beautiful. Yep, here's some of our heaters I left in here. One veggie tube, nice. Probably not even worth it, but whatever. Are those only tier 2 drills? Oh, I really should be putting some tier 3 drills down. Okay, I'm gonna do that when I get back to the other base. If we only have tier 2 drills, that's bad. We are like... Oh man, and we still have so much stuff in here. Ugh. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so it did disappear, and here's some osmium. So let's grab more of that, because this stuff is rare. As far as I can tell, it's only found in caves that are really blocked off. Is this sulfur? Yeah, blocked off by ice like this. We have the room, we'll grab the sulfur. Okay, can we get through here? No, we can't. Sometimes you can kind of cheese it and like kind of do the whole clipping thing, but this one's looking pretty solid. That full inventory? Yep. Okay, let's head home. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty fun. You can see the jetpacks are kind of weird. I mentioned this in another stream. They don't keep you at the same height. It's like it allows you to kind of hover above the ground. So if you're up high, you can be up high as long as there's ground beneath you. But as soon as you start going over an area where the ground drops out from beneath you, you drop down with it. So keep that in mind. This is also not the fastest jetpack. I think it is still faster than running by a little bit, but there are upgrades. Whoa, I just totally overshot our house. Cool stuff. Awesome. That's going to be great for... kind of low on super alloy. That's going to be great for building more excavators. If we even need them at this point, honestly. Copper, titanium, cobalt, base food. Sure, we'll put the oxygen in there. And then water, I'll drink one of those. How are we doing on food? Oh yeah, see, already back at 64%. Just eat a squash. Do our chores, grab more water. Let's check out what we have here. Yep, see, it's looking great. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it there for the episode. I'm gonna continue streaming and recording the next one, but it's a nice little segment to stop off, and we'll see what we do with the next one. We might actually start expanding the base just a little bit. But, oh yeah, that's right. We got to get those tier 3 drills going. So we'll start off the next episode with those tier 3 drills. Thanks for joining in for a chill Saturday stream. Talk to you guys later.